just do that. Okay, y'all bear with me for a second so I can figure out why my camera won't allow me to make it go horizontally so you guys can properly see because the camera is not how it's supposed to be. Only me would mess this up. I don't know, I may have to. Okay, I may have to come out of this live, y'all. I'm so sorry because I don't know why it's not working. Or you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. I was trying to do it horizontally, but for some reason my camera is not allowing me to, so I don't want y'all like waiting too long. So we just gonna do it this way. See if I can. I don't know what all that was about, but we just gonna vibe with it. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank y'all so much for joining me, babes. Let's go ahead and tap on into the reading and see what the energy is. So I'm trying to like figure out what's wrong with this thing, but I'll figure it out later. Let's just go ahead and tap right on in. So today we are going to be doing a collective reading, you guys, and this is going to be a collective reading to see exactly what is your person feeling compared to you and the third party. All right, so that's what we're tapping into. And this was a viewer's choice over on Instagram. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know I did a poll on there. Just like I do for you guys here on YouTube too. I do it mostly for YouTube and Instagram. And I always ask you guys what you want to see. We just did the YouTube poll and that was actually pretty fun. So let's go ahead and do Instagrams and see what the energy is. How y'all doing? And I realized I already done messed up because I was supposed to put something in the chat for y'all and I forgot already. Only me. Alright, but I'm gonna light some sage. If y'all see like sage and stuff down here, is because this is where I do some of my spell work. So I have a lot of sage down here. Alright, so let's go ahead and tap right on in. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. For those of you who are new here and you don't know me, my name is Imani Blanc. I am your YouTube reader over here on this channel, okay? And I love to do readings like this, collective readings, and I also do zodiac readings as well. If you guys are interested in any personal readings, you can click the description box below and you can book a personal reading with me if you would like to. All right, but let's go ahead and tap right on into our reading. Let me adjust myself here real quick. Okay, so we are tapping into how your person feels about you versus the third party. Thank you, love. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That makes me feel a little less nervous because y'all, I get a little nervous when I get on here. But let's go ahead and tap on into your reading and we're going to be seeing exactly like I said, how your person right now that's on your mind, how do they view you versus the third party? Like I said, this was a poll that I did over on Instagram. So whether you're seeing this video now or later, you guys can always come back and rewatch it if you want to check it out again, okay? But if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do that because I love to put polls on there a lot, probably a little more than I do YouTube. So I'm going to start pushing to do more on YouTube. Hey, love, how you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and tap on in. How does the person on your mind currently feel about you versus the third party? Some of y'all could have been knowing this person, like y'all may have a long-term connection with this person because I just heard 9 years. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. Alright. So I'm just letting y'all know, I used to like get really annoyed when people would get in my chat and say stuff like, divination is not of God and all that, but I don't really like, I don't care. Like, how you feel is how you feel. That's okay, but if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be on here. So just throwing it out there, okay? But let's go ahead and tap in. So, how does your person feel about you versus the third party? Love you too, babes. So how your person feels about you is that you are a very honest person, because we have honesty and truth. Okay? So we have honesty and truth, and then we have compromise and making changes. So you're one of them people that I feel like your person look at you like you're a very easygoing person. You're very soft-hearted. They could have known you for 9 years, because I keep hearing 9 years. So 9 years, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, okay? There's something about 9 p.m. tonight also I just heard. So this could be the energy of your person possibly wanting to contact you. But, take that how it resonate. So we have shapeshifter and mimicking. This person feels like you are somebody that's like a chameleon. You can be whatever you want to be. Like, you switch up really easily. So like, maybe one day your hair may be black, the next day your hair may be blonde, or like your style of like how you dress. It could be like one day, some of y'all could be like into alternative styles like myself. So you could be like really goth one day, all blacked out, you know what I mean? And then one day you can add a pop of color like I'm doing today. Like, y'all have that energy where you kind of sway in between what you're feeling. So you dress how you feel. And this person likes that about you. But there is something about you that's very mysterious and almost kind of like, how do I say it? It's kind of like a warning. Your energy naturally gives people a warning to back up, because it's a snake on this card. So your person can pretend like you so soft-hearted that you somebody easily to push over, but it's not giving that. You at Taco Bell? Child, let me tell you something. I stopped eating Taco Bell, y'all, because Taco Bell be messing people's stomach up. Like, don't get me wrong, Taco Bell used to be the thing when I was younger. Like, y'all would go hang out and like, go to the clubs and stuff like that when I was young. And me and my best friend, we would literally always go to Taco Bell. That was like our little go-to little spot. But now that we grown, I can't mess with Taco Bell. All right, but so yeah, your person views you as somebody that you're not easily like to be messed with, but you look very sweet, but you're not necessarily very sweet like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. How does their person view them? This person feels like they're trying to send you signs telepathically that they still love you and miss you. Now, if you're already in a relationship with this person, they could be doing a lot to prove to you that they really do care about you. They could. Like, this is somebody that's doing everything they can to prove their worth right now for whatever reason. Like, if something happened between y'all. Or they just really want to show you that, you're worth it. And they want to do whatever they can to make you happy. If this was a situation where they were just recently dealing with this third party, I don't think they're dealing with this person anymore. Yeah, so for a lot of y'all, if you're wondering if your person is still dealing with the third party, like in a relationship, they may not be in a relationship with them, but they are around for whatever reason. So we have single parent here, and it says responsibilities. So your person views you as somebody that's very responsible. You take care of what you have to do. And when, for some of you, like if you have kids, you don't really ask for help is what I'm hearing. So this person could sometimes feel like you don't need them. I just heard that very strong. So for a lot of you, you're very independent. You do things on your own. You make your own money. You take care of the household. And this person feels like you don't necessarily need them. So this is someone that likes to feel needed. They are watching you. So we have social media keeping tabs on the back of the deck. So this is somebody that is keeping tabs on you. You got a lot of like peaceful energy about you though, because all I keep noticing is that spirit keeps showing me the whole inner growth here. Then we got honesty and truth. So you're just a person that stands on your word. You are who you are, and that's just that. That's why this person admires you. Also, there's something about you, because we have lies and keeping secrets in reverse here. Your person could be somebody that may have told some lies in the past, but it's hard to lie to you. Because you're showing up as honesty and truth with the owl, so you're one of those people where you're very intuitive. There's no lying to you. They may try, but there's no lying to you. All right, so let's see how they feel about this third party. For the third party, they feel like this person has a little bit of a sense of humor, and that's probably what geared them towards this person. They made them laugh for whatever, whatever they were joking about. It was funny enough to make them feel like they want to deal with them. So that's one reason that things kind of got a little spicy between them, is because they both have like a sense of humor. This third party could possibly be younger than you, as well as your person. They could be younger or maybe just a little less mature, possibly. Sorry, you guys. We have old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. How they feel about the third party is that the third party is probably one of those people that's naturally kind of like traditional. So if you talk to the third party, anybody that talks to the third party, they have to understand that the third party wants a relationship. So you could have not been pressing your person to be in a relationship because you take care of yourself and you got your own. But this third party is more so, I'm not going to say like a pick me, but it's like if you decide to talk to me, then you need to understand that we're going to be in a relationship. So while you out clearly minding your business, you're healing, you're taking care of your inner growth here, because we have inner growth here. Your person is obviously constantly watching you, but they see you just living your life. You look like a breeze compared to like the third party. The third party is kind of giving me do or die energy. Like either you with me or you out. So I don't know what type of pressure they were putting on this person that we're reading, but that person felt like they had to be in a connection with the third party because they were definitely pressing them. You wasn't pressing your person. You was like, you can be here if you want. If you don't want to be here, then that's fine. And that made them feel like they couldn't trust you for whatever reason. They probably felt like, if that's how you're going to treat me, then you don't really want to be with me type of energy. But I feel like you do care about this person to a certain extent. But I feel like you also just don't have time. You know what I mean? Like you don't have time. You have other things you're concerned about. When it comes to the third party, your person looks at them like they want to move on from them because we have cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So this person wants to let the third party go. They want to move forward when it comes to this connection. They want to cut ties with this person. When it comes to the third party, they could be ignoring them as well because we got not today as well. And it says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. You want to know what's funny? I feel like your person could have went to the third party thinking that shit was going to be sweet. But for some reason, it's kind of giving me the energy that the third party, like I said, gave them a run for their money. But it wasn't peaceful. That's what it was mostly. You come out very serene, very peaceful, like, and this third party doesn't. So now your person is wanting to cut ties with them, but they are actually giving them the cold shoulder. They don't talk to them, and they're not picking up their phone calls. So they could be trying to ghost the third party, but I don't know why, but there's something like about the third party that gives me, you can't ghost them. You can't ghost the third party. They're very controlling and possessive. How do they feel about the third party? This is crazy. We have not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear and frustrations. If you look at, it's kind of hard to see this card, but if you look, she's like tied up and kind of bloody, you know? Your person feels like they can't see where they're going to go with the third party. They don't see a future with the third party. With you, they see a future. With you, they see they can actually build something and have something that is long-term and stable. Things with this third party is very frustrating for them. They feel like the third party is very self-sabotaging. They could be the type of person that's very argumentative. Even when things are going good, it's never enough for them. They feel like they have to go above and beyond to make the third party happy. For you, like I said, you come out very peaceful, but whatever it is that you like, whatever it is that you need from your partner romantically, when they did things for you, you were appreciative of it. You were thankful. You said thank you. You did things to make your person understand that you appreciated them. But with this third party, with not enough, they feel like this third party is ruining them because it makes them feel like they're never doing enough. Um, I heard spaz. They could spaz out on them a lot in arguments, like just randomly, just for no reason. They could have recently got embarrassed at a store because I just saw Walmart. So they could have just recently got embarrassed because of the third party, like in a public place. The third party could have showed out on them. But we have sword and rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, and determination. I'm gonna be honest with you. This person, the way they feel about the third party is that they're trying to learn how to have more self-worth. So the third party is teaching this person how to have more self-worth. Like how you are working on your inner growth, your person now wants to work on their inner growth, and they see you doing that. And because you're doing that, it's encouraging them to do the same. But whatever they did to you is being done to them. This third party was meant to teach your person how to have more self-worth. And that's why we have honor and protection and determination, because they're determined to be a better person. They want to honor who they truly are. But before I continue, look at the back of the deck. It says seduction. And I keep staring at it because I feel like they're still highly attracted to this third party. It could be like a sexually based connection. I'm not seeing any love here. I'm seeing like things were fun while they were fun, right? It says attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date, third party temptation. And we on here reading about a third party. So for this card to come out lets me know that your person really was just enjoying their time with this individual. It was never meant to be something serious. So we have the butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, and releasing the past. Yeah, sometimes we end up dating our lessons. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we end up dating our next karmic cycle that is meant to teach us something. And I feel like your person is going through that right now with this third party. Okay, they are going through a situation where they have to learn how to respect themselves on a higher level because they were never doing that before. So now they're being forced to go through that change like a butterfly. They're being forced to transform. Also, butterflies represent communication. So if they were somebody that was not good with communicating with you, they're being forced to communicate with this third party. And it's annoying for them because they have to keep repeating themselves. So I wanted to say that in the beginning of your reading because I noticed for some reason I feel slightly kind of nervous, but I keep repeating myself with certain things. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. But your person could have to really be like, they got to walk on eggshells with the third party. They have to really explain themselves over and over and over with the third party because the third party is like argumentative. They pretend they don't understand. And I'm going to be honest with you. I like to take people for who they are. They probably really don't understand because it's kind of giving me like they might be a little younger than them, or just like I said, not mature enough to understand that this isn't healthy. On the back of the deck, we have hammer. We have sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, and repairing. So I don't feel like your person is trying to repair things with this third party. I feel like they're trying to create some type of healthy distance so the third party can back off. Because I feel like if they were to try to leave the third party and just go straight to you, this third party would cause a lot of hell and a lot of drama, especially in your life as well as theirs. It's intentional. That's just the type of person they've ran into. This is somebody that loves to sabotage stuff and then they like to stay within that toxicity because they think that's love. So, yeah. Underneath the deck, we also got separation too, you guys, for the third party. So, yeah, it's a sadness, bittersweet, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So like I said in the beginning, they're not certain of their future with the third party. They feel like the third party is not mature enough for them. And also, it's something with your person's health. Let's go ahead and move into another oracle deck, actually. It's something with your person's health I'm picking up because I feel like it could just be causing them to have a lot of extra strength that they can't take right now. Okay, so they could be getting migraines a lot. They could be getting chest pains. And that sucks when you're in a situation like that, but I don't really feel bad for this person because we all make our own choices. Like in the last live we did, somebody was like, it's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to do good in life, you know. And I feel like this person that we're reading, they're choosing to live the way they are. They had things really good with you, but they chose to take the tougher route to learn lessons in life. So that's just that. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. What is the energy between you and the third party? How does your person feel about you? Thank you, Most High. How does this person we're reading right now view the viewers? How does this person view the collective? Yeah, I can't make this up. We got mature woman. So you come off just like a very mature person. You're not going to argue with them. You're not going back and forth. What you said is what you said, type of energy. And I notice I've been saying that a lot in my readings lately with you guys. So it does make me feel like y'all are just no bullshit type folks. You know what I mean? I'm not going to argue with you. You're very mature. When it comes to work, also, I don't know what a lot of y'all do for work, but it could involve you being like a speaker or you have to talk on the phone a lot. I don't know if it's like customer service or something like that. I don't know what it is. Some of you could even possibly be a lawyer, but the reason for a lot of you, because I keep picking up honesty and truth. So what do you want me to see, Spirit, with the honesty and the truth and the lawyer? Your career does intimidate this person. And if some of y'all are not like a lawyer or anything like that, whatever you do, whatever money you make, it intimidates this person. The truth hurt with you. So when I hear about the lawyer, whether you're a lawyer or not, y'all are the type of people where when your discernment is very strong. And you could have already warned this person about somebody they were dealing with, like this third party. You could have told them, if you're going to deal with this third party, you need to understand this is how they're going to treat you. And I don't want to deal with that type of energy. I don't want to deal with you with somebody else. So you can just go be where you want to be. Simple as that. Your type of honesty and truth hurt. This person could have wanted you to like cry and almost kind of like beg them to stay, but you let them go because you're mature, Y'all forgive me because I live in an apartment, so it's like it's the weekend, so it's kids outside playing and stuff, so you may hear them. But yeah, this person sometime would play on your phone to get your attention. Did y'all block them? Like the days they would do that, I kind of get like y'all would block them or put them on like do not disturb so they can't keep calling your phone. It's like the games that this third party played with them was so fun and enticing to them. You know what I mean? But you don't play them games with them. And they understand. I told you, a lot of y'all have a child. You could have a child with this person. They could be the mother or father of your child. But that's why you're so mature, because you got other things to do. You got kids. You don't have time to play with them like that. Now, some of you, your child could be 18 years old, but they're still at home and you're taking care of your child. How do they feel about the collective, Spirit? They may want to have a child with you if they don't have a child with you. For a lot of them, I'm going to be honest, they feel like if they had a child with you, that would be one way to keep you in their life. You know what I mean? And I literally was talking about this last night. I don't understand why so many men think it's good to want to get somebody pregnant just to keep them. I don't understand that. And then as far as women, I don't understand why we think getting pregnant by a man is good to keep them, because it never works out. How many single mothers do you know? How many men you know who are not in their kids' life or not with the mom anymore? Like, how many couples had children that you know and they're not together? Like, I know so many. I don't have enough toes and fingers to count them all. Like, literally, it's so many people I know that are like that. So you doing the right thing. Protect your peace, okay? We got coffin. So you cut things off with this person and it was permanent. It was permanent. And we all know when we get death cards like that, it brings some sort of transformation back into your life, something new. So for a lot of you, this person thought that you were going to allow them to go back and forth and eventually finish things with the third party to be with you. But I see y'all actually telling this person, no, I'm good. I'm done. I've had enough. I don't have to do it again. So that's just that. Let's see how they feel about the third party, because I see you cut this person off. So this not them calling the third party community booty. Excuse my French, but it's the truth. You see the community? They're calling the third party a community hell. So this is somebody that don't like to keep what goes on in the house in the house. They tell everybody their business. So whatever the third party knows about your person, they done told. They have told everybody. The streets is talking. Okay. Also, this is possibly somebody that is like, if you don't want to be with me, then I'll be with somebody else. They could have possibly even caught this person in the act, possibly cheating with somebody else. And the reason I keep saying possibly, because maybe it didn't, go down like that. But that community is strong. Your person is dealing with somebody that's very immature, and I'm gonna be honest, they really thought they could turn a hoe into a housewife, and they did this out of spite because you cut them off. Because we got coffin on your side, we got mature woman on your side, we got child on your side. You doing you, and the fact that you're doing you, they're watching you so much, keeping tabs on you on social media. So they thought I'm gonna be with the third party then to make you mad, just to end up being with somebody that's really for everybody. We got lovers. So they got like a lovers type of situation going on here, and I'm paying attention to them being in stone. And I heard nothing is ever set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. So they really wanted something solid with this third party. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your person is very immature. They still got a lot of growing to do. They're on the brink of realizing that they really just got to cut this off. There's no special way to do it. They just got to do it. But they keep going back to the third party because of the nasty things they do. And that's what really attracts your person to them. There's nothing else here though. Your person likes a little bit of toxicity, they do. And honestly, if the third party was a little more mature, a little more calm, a little more, especially if this is a woman, a lot more feminine, if she was way more feminine, they would choose the third party simply because they are dramaful and they like it. Your person actually likes it. So they can sit here in the beginning talking about like they don't like drama like that and all that. Nah, they do. They're toxic and they think this is fun. Let's go ahead and continue. They could have people telling them they need to stay together too. Like, oh, y'all are so cute together. But it's kind of giving me like a group of, I was about to say uneducated people. But it's really giving like a group of people who are just a little slow. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're uneducated. They don't really understand that this is not healthy. But toxic people hang with toxic people. So your person could be somebody that is financially stable because they have wealthy men. Shut up. So when I said your person is financially stable, I stuttered. The spirit was like, they are not financially stable, but they look like a wealthy man to this third party. Why? Because the third party don't have it. And I don't pick on people with their finances because I believe, God will get you and then your ass will be in a position. So I'm not going to pick on the third party. What I'm going to say is they don't have their own coin. They don't have enough of it or whatever the case is. Your person doesn't really have a lot of coin either. Okay. But being with the third party makes them look like a wealthy man or a wealthy woman. Okay. With you, they don't look like they got enough money to be able to provide for you, your child, to create a household, and yet alone turn around and have more kids with them if you don't actually have kids with them. Your child could be from a past relationship. But for a lot of you, the reason this person once again wants to be with the third party because it doesn't take much to please the third party. It doesn't take much to take care of the third party, okay? This fell on your side. You're coming off as a privileged lady, and it's because of how you take care of yourself. On the back of the deck, we got message. So this person is going to contact you. We got the number 7 on there, so that could be within the next 7 days, 7 hours, okay, 7 minutes, I don't know. But this person may want to contact you for sure. They're watching you so hard on social media. I see somebody writing messages and then like deleting them. You know how you write a message to somebody but you don't send it? That's what I'm seeing them do. So let's go ahead and move into tarot. I'm going to use the pink tarot for you. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't pick up any sexual energy from you to your person. I don't think you're focused on that at all. I really like your energy though. I'm going to be honest with you. Your energy is a vibe because you know how it is when you just want to be in your bag. You want to be focused on your money and stuff like that. That's what I'm picking up. And sometimes when I read for people, I pick up like I do stuff that I don't normally do. I have never touched my head this much in a reading. But if y'all notice, I keep touching my head. Your person might do that a lot. They could have a fade and they, do this a lot to their head. if they're overthinking, like if they're watching you, like when they're watching you on social media and it's really hitting them for whatever reason, whatever they're seeing, they might be like, oh my God, like I'm picking up stuff like that. So your person could be, a little dramatic, a little expressive when they see you doing you. That makes them feel some kind of way. All right, so how does this person feel about the collective? I don't get no energy from y'all. Y'all ain't giving me nothing from y'all. It's just your person. Like, I could tell how the third party feels about them. I see how they feel about the third party. Y'all are just like that's what I'm picking up. So let's go ahead and see how this person feels about you. Word with tarot. Thank you, Most High. What is it that the collective needs to know? How does this person feel about them? Some of y'all are not in contact with this person right now. Y'all don't cut them off. They do have friends that like you. They could have a friend that is a water sign, because I'm looking at one of the other tarot decks and it's the King of Cups showing on the back of the deck. So that they could have a Pisces friend specifically that likes you but hasn't actually said anything to you, but they are thinking about approaching you. They feel like they'll be a better fit if you know who this person is. Underneath message is marriage. This person does want to get married. They do have the desire to get married. So we have the Ace of Swords for you, and it says it's in the upright position, and it says clarity, breakthrough, truth, authority, and new beginnings. I told you, if you're not a lawyer, you give me like an authority figure. You're the type of person that can tell people what's right, what's wrong. Simple as that. And people are going to respect it. So that's why I say you come off like a lawyer. You also, once again, have honesty and truth here. So for the Ace of Swords to pop up, you are literally somebody. You could be an air sign too. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you are a Gemini, you are honest as hell. I don't care what nobody say about the air signs. To me, Aquarius is quick to lie. And I feel like Libras can be pretty... I have my own opinion about Libras. Libras lie a little bit, okay? But Geminis, and they do lie too, but a Gemini, when they tell the truth and it hurt. But it's always the truth. It's never a lie. You get what I'm saying? So like, I feel like this person, how they view you is just like when you tell them, no, this is the type of person you are in my eyes, so you don't have to show me nothing else. That hurts them. We got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. It says changes, cycle, decisive moment, luck, unexpected events. You're doing really good financially. Whatever it is you're doing within your career, I see that flourishing for you. For a lot of you who are wanting to step into entrepreneurship and you're posting it on your social media, whatever it is you're creating, this person has been watching you and they admire that, but it also scares them because the more you grow, that means the more you elevate, the more you're not going to be in the energy of wanting to be with them. And then they also feel like, what can they even offer you? Because you got privileged lady here. You do so much for yourself already. All right. On the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So we got the Ace of Swords in the upright position, but you're popping up here as the Queen of Swords in reverse because I said this in the very beginning. I think you are a very calm, peaceful person. But I do feel like you'll tell this person where they can put it. You know what I mean? So we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and it says pessimistic, cruel, malicious, gossip, and spiteful. So this person feels like you can be very cruel at times. I don't see you being a malicious person. I don't see you being actually like a spiteful person, but I do see you being a person that can be very cold, and rightfully so in this type of situation, you know? So let's go ahead and move on to how they feel about the third party. Then I'm going to close it out, you guys, working with oracle cards, and get your answers and advice on what it is you should do, or you could do, excuse me, with this situation. Remember, everything's free will over here, so you do what you believe is best for you, all right? But how it looks to me is like you have moved on from this person. I don't even think some of y'all are actually even talking to them. That's why they're having to get on social media to watch you, okay? which is a little kooky. Because why would you want to watch somebody who not, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to watch somebody who not watching you? I just want to show y'all this because I wasn't going to do it, but Spirit got me sliding them, so I see now. We got message, so they do want to contact you. If they could marry you, they would. And you are definitely the main female in their life. So if you are a feminine watching this video, you are definitely the main female in their eyes, okay? And then we have thoughts. So you stay on this person's mind a lot, like real heavy. All right, so how do they feel about this third party? What are they going to do with this third party? I do feel like when it comes to you, like I said, your person is going to contact you. But I don't feel like you're going to accept that. So let's go ahead and move on to the third party. How do they feel about the third party? What is it they want to do with the third party? Seven of Pentacles. They're tired. So the Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. They don't want to wait on things anymore. They want to go ahead and move things forward with the third party. Either they're going to be with them or they're not. It's giving me that they kind of want to take a break from the third party because once again, they feel like everything they do for the third party is never enough, okay? But they are on the fence with the third party. They don't know if they want to be with the third party or not. The Hierophant, they do not see that the Hierophant is in the reverse. They don't see the third party as someone they would actually marry though. But they do have a good time with the third party. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. Your person is in delusion. They're in denial with you. They're in denial with you. They feel like you're going to let them back in. But with the third party, they're very like clear-headed. And I see that. The reason they go back and forth is because they're thinking with their third member and not their mind. You know what I mean? This isn't like a head over heart situation. This isn't like a heart over down there situation. This is a down there over everything else. So your person is going to enjoy their time with them until they don't. The Tower is in the reverse and the Page of Swords is both in the reverse. They're going to ghost them to avoid a toxic tower moment. The Eight of Swords is in the reverse. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to work. I think they're meant to go through whatever this is intentionally, but they are trying to get out of this trap mentally of thinking that this is going to work. So they are going to leave this person, but they're going to have some fun before they do. The bad part about that is that I'm hearing pregnancy. So they could end up getting this third party pregnant and getting stuck. A lot of air energy on the board too, you guys. Four of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want to be with the third party. But they might get this person pregnant, y'all. I'm not even playing. That's funny because the Three of Swords came out in the reverse on the back of the deck. The third party could already possibly be pregnant, but somebody is going to end up getting pregnant here. So I'm just like, you know, if you don't want to have no more kids right now at the moment, I wouldn't deal with this person sexually because they could get you pregnant because you were the one that ended up having child on here. But the third party, there's some images here that shows me that the third party could end up being pregnant. Now, the Three of Swords is in the reverse here because your person realizes, I can't show y'all that because they're naked, but the Three of Swords is here because your person is realizing that the third party was always meant to be something more so like fun, nothing ever permanent. And they also know there's nothing they can tell you because you already knew. Okay, especially if you are an air sign, mentally you already own it. You know, air signs be knowing things before anybody be knowing, I feel like. So yeah, air signs next to a Pisces always be knowing everything before everybody else know. So let's go ahead and move into your advice, and we're just going to focus on you at this point because we see what's going on with the third party. At this point, we're going to leave that alone. So what is your advice from Spirit when it comes to this person? Spirit is saying this is also what they want. So let's go ahead and tap in. I apologize if you guys get a lot of noise going on for some reason out there. Everybody's playing music today. So we got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Spirit is saying you need to get out there and flirt and have a good time. It's okay to date. For those of you who are like, I'm ready to start dating, you can start dating now. It's all good. Spirit saying you got the green card to go ahead and do that. The green light, excuse me. Green card, okay. A lot of you have some type of sudden wealth coming into your life. Some type of financial abundance is coming your way. You do have a soulmate coming your way. And it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So it could be this person. Spirit is saying this was your soulmate. But always remember, we have multiple soulmates in life. So for a lot of you, this could have been a soulmate that you were meant to learn something from. But I feel like y'all definitely learned whatever lesson it was, because you're not trying to revisit this at all. But you do have like a soulmate energy coming towards you. A lot of you, if you're on like dating apps and stuff, it's okay to like, you know, start flirting a little more. Possibly go ahead and give that guy or that girl your number that you've been, you know, saying you're going to do it for a while now. You haven't done it. Go ahead and do it so you can let this person go, because I don't think you're interested in them. This, I'm going to be honest, y'all, energy is actually refreshing, because this is the first time I've done a reading where I felt somebody really didn't give a damn, but like really don't care. I think this is more so just like entertainment for you to hear how they struggling over here, but you don't really care, okay? So we have new love here, and it was in reverse. Spirit is saying if you want new love, put yourself out there for new love. But if you just want to focus on your money and stuff like that, then do that. But everybody has needs, so maybe you want to go on a date, you know? Just put out there the type of energy you want. So continue to treat yourself in that spoiled, privileged lady energy, or that spoiled, privileged man energy, so you can meet somebody who wants to love and cater to you. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but I do not believe in buying a man certain things. But if you are the type to want to spoil your man, there's nothing wrong with that. I believe in spoiling my man in different ways. So maybe that's something that you may want to start doing. Because some of y'all, I get this energy like if you are dating, you want to give to your person a little more. But it's like you look at them like, I don't really know. Because you already have been in a situation that didn't work out. So it's like you kind of like on the fence about it. Put yourself out there and have a good time. Because I feel like Spirit is saying you can have a good time if you want to. You deserve it. All right. Let me get you one more. Oh, we got two more. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Even though you're not in a relationship with this person anymore, we know they are wearing a false mask, clearly, right? And then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I'm going to be honest, those addictions that are affecting your romantic life right now, fam, is the work. I feel like you're so focused on work and your child, if you have kids or just family, you don't have time to focus on anything else. And you got to put you first. You deserve to have a good time. You deserve to be spoiled and go on a date. Look, back of the deck. It's safe to love. All right. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It's safe to love. So Spirit is saying it's okay to go out there and do you and have a good time. Okay, babes. All right. But I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Like I said, this was what Instagram requested on their poll, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun, a little bit messy. I normally don't like doing third-party readings, to be honest with y'all, because I don't like the energy, but this one wasn't too bad. Some of them be so bad that I just go ahead and like cut it short because it's too negative, but this was fun. I think it's more calming to see an energy like you, because I feel like you're so focused on yourself. You don't care about any negativity right now. And if anybody is bringing negativity in your life, you just don't have time for it. And I love that for you. So continue to protect your space and your peace, because you're doing the right thing, all right? I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. If y'all enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like it, all right? And subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more like this. Like I said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, down below in the description box, I do have my information down there. Also, just to let y'all know, I'll never like inbox y'all or write you or anything like that to get you to book a reading. So if you happen to get anything like that and they got my name on it in my face, it's not me, okay? I only work with the email that's down in the description box, so make sure you email me there if you would like to book. And I'll see y'all beautiful people in the next one. Love you guys. Peace. All right.